The next topic is a polygon law of vectors. So you will get the question, state and explain polygon law of vectors. In 3 marks they will ask. This question contains 3 parts. So polygon law of vectors. Polygon law of vectors. Statement. The next one is diagram. And the next one is explanation part. So statement contains 1.5 mark, diagram of mark, explanation 1 mark. So it gives 3 marks for the polytechnic students. If this question arises in the part A question, if it comes, you will get 3 marks. Statement. First I will tell you the statement, then we will go to diagram and I will give you the explanation afterwards. If number of vectors are represented in magnitude and direction by the sides of a polygon taken in order, then their resultant is represented in magnitude and direction by the closing side of the polygon taken in reverse order. So as we have seen in the earlier question, triangle of vectors, we have taken only 2 vectors and we are getting the third side. So we got triangle. But here we can add any number of vectors. Suppose if you are adding 3 vectors, you will get fourth side also, you will get tetragon. If you are getting 4 vectors, if you are adding 4 vectors, you will get fifth side also, so you will get pentagon. So if you are adding 5 vectors, the resultant of 5 vectors, you will get sixth side, so you will get hexagon. Suppose if you are adding 6 vectors, you will get 7th side also, it is called heptagon. If you are adding 7 vectors, it is called you will get the 8th one as the resultant vector, so you will get octagon. So the common name is polygon. So we can add any number of vectors, maybe tetragon, maybe pentagon, or hexagon, heptagon, or octagon. So the common name for these things we are calling polygon. So we can add any number of vectors in this method. So the same addition of vectors principle only we are following here. So statement I have given you just now. Suppose they have given number of vectors. This is P vector in this direction, Q vector in this direction, R vector in this direction, S vector in this direction. So they have given 4 vectors here. So how to add these vectors? How to get polygon? So P vector is in this direction. P vector is in this direction. So I am drawing without changing the direction P vector. Q vector is in this direction. So I am following the same method of addition of vectors. So Q vector. R vector is in this direction. So it is R vector. So S vector is in this direction. So we have added the given vectors P, Q, R, S. Otherwise we will do one thing. Often we are using the R for resultant, so we can put here P, Q, S, T, 4 vectors. P, Q, S, T. We will put like this. So we are going to add P vector, Q vector, S vector, and T vector. So by adding these vectors, the resultant, the net value will be in the closing side of the polygon. The R will be given by P plus Q plus S plus T. So this is the method of adding the vectors. So we are getting the polygon, but here we are getting 5 sides, so it is called pentagon. So we can add any number of vectors like this. The common name for this type of diagram is polygon. So we can give the name also A, B, C, D, E. So here 5 sides AB gives you P vector and BC gives you Q vector and CD is S vector and DE is mentioned by T vector. So the resultant part AE is P plus Q plus S plus T. So by the polygon ABCDE is the polygon. So the seven sides of the polygon AB, BC, CD, DE are mentioned by the vectors P, Q, S, T respectively. So the addition of P, Q, S, T will be given by the closing side of the polygon. That means resultant value P plus Q plus S plus T. So what is the statement I am again explaining you? If number of vectors, so any number of vectors you can take. If number of vectors are represented in magnitude and direction by the sides of a polygon taken in order, they are all taken in one order, anti-clockwise direction. Their resultant is represented by the closing side. Why we are saying here closing side? Because if you draw this line, the polygon will be closed. Maybe pentagon or hexagon, whatever may be the name. The common name we are using polygon. So the polygon will be closed. So it is called closing side. If you draw the diagram, arrow mark, or drawing the resultant vector, the diagram will be closed. So that is why it is called closing side. So if number of vectors are represented in magnitude and direction by the sides of a polygon taken in order, then the resultant is represented in magnitude and direction by the closing side of the polygon taken in reverse order. This is the statement. So from the statement you can draw the diagram. From the diagram you can give the explanation. So easily you can get 3 marks. So I hope you have understood thoroughly. Thank you.